Hello, welcome back to episode 8 of Little Nightmares 2. We made it through the last part and there's another smoking bin. So Brian is just chilling, creeping through. Where are we? Okay. So this looks like it's some kind of hallway. Always best to creep around. You never quite know where that creepy teacher's going to be. There's a lock on that door there, so that's obviously the end of this section. It seems to be split into different sections where you have to find keys to move on to the next one. So we'll have a look upstairs. This is another audio recording after I've played it because of the audio issues during the last section. So it's kind of more of a reactive video. I keep seeing these. Okay. So I keep seeing these kind of silhouettes like that. When you go near them, they sort of make that noise and they kind of just disappear. I'm not sure what that's to do with, whether because it doesn't seem to have any health for Brian or anything like that. So I'm not sure whether that's actually going to kind of prove to be anything going forward. So we've got some chess pieces. Okay, Brian. Put the... No. Brian. Okay, Brian, just stand there. Don't do anything. It's okay. No rush. And jump onto the handle. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now the music's ramping up a little bit. So looks to be some kind of chess puzzle. Now, spoilers. It does take me quite a while to work this out, considering how difficult it actually is. So, apologies. It takes me around about 5 or 6 minutes, maybe longer. So I'll have a quick look around. So there's one of the weird evil little kids tied to that chess piece in the middle, which is pretty creepy, but kind of going along with how the game actually is. It's a little strange. Some lovely Art Deco. Okay, so that looks to be the layout. So you've got your queen, your king, and okay, pick the thing back up, right? Okay, back up. There we go. Oh, let's play football with a queen's head. No problem. So this obviously has to go over here. So on the left hand side on that table you can see the king. So that's obviously where the queen one goes. Now it's just a case of getting the king part down. And this is where it kind of starts to take me a while to work out how to actually do this, so just gonna keep running around a little bit. So whilst this is kind of going on, just maybe do a little bit of a rundown of what this channel is kind of all about. So 2020 was a pretty difficult year, difficult for everyone. There's a few things that kind of caused me a few setbacks. So I kind of took a little bit of time out, shall we say. And one thing that I've always liked doing is playing video games. Sometimes I'm really good at them, sometimes not so much, but they're always fun. So I thought I've always been interested in PC gaming. So obviously this is played on PC, but I do have both consoles. So I've got the PS5 and the Series X, which Brian's just doing a bit of casual vandalism in the background. Yeah, so I have this PS5 and the Series X, and the computer actually has 5800X processor and a 6800 XT graphics card. So I'm probably one of the only, or one of a few people who actually managed to get all of the new hardware that people seem to be having problems with. So yeah, what I am going to look to do in the future is try and get some console footage as well. Because I do play a lot of the new games that come out on the consoles. But it's just literally kind of going to be quite a slow process to work out how I'm going to do that, record it, etc. So there will be some newer stuff comes on. And Brian's still trying to work out how to get up onto that table when, in all honesty, it is quite easy. So anyway, kind of sidetracked a little bit there. Yeah, so I've always been interested in PC gaming. Play the usual stuff, Call of Duty, Warzone. Tried a bit of Battlefield 5. Yeah, so I just thought, why not take advantage of the 6800 XT and start recording. So I record footage using that, no capture card or anything like that. It's literally just from the graphics card onto the computer, and then I use DaVinci Resolve, basically because it's free. Yeah, so I use DaVinci Resolve 17 to edit it. It's free. It's really kind of been a lot of fun trying to get my head around how it works and the different parts that you can do. So over the course of time, hopefully, the videos at the moment, the editing is quite basic. Use a lot of the free stuff that's in there. I did the intro video, which was time consuming, but I think it was time consuming just simply because I wasn't used to how to use the software and that kind of thing. But it looks kind of good. I had to mess with the audio because the audio, up until recently, I didn't actually kind of realise just how kind of poppy it was. Like it kind of really it was really loud and it started to get a little bit distorted. I think that's what they call clipping. So now I am using some software called Audacity to record the audio, obviously because of the problems. Pick it up, Brian. No, Brian. Pick it up, Brian. Good boy. yeah, so what I'll do is I'll probably put some links in the description to where you can download Audacity and where you can download DaVinci Resolve. I'm using 17, which is a beta. But you can still do a lot of the stuff. I mean, obviously it's usually paid software. I think it's around about £200 odd. But for what I need, for what I have got my head around so far, the free version is more than enough. There you go, just lob the king's head down there, that's fine. Take that off there, put him on the floor. Spoilers, we do need that again. So, go back to have a look at the picture one more time. So obviously, the king is lined up with the other king, which is what the kid is tied to. And the queen is the one on the left. Now, I thought the one on the right was a draw. Or like a table. So it does take me a little bit of time to work out the rook's head. Or the castle, whichever you want to call it, chess-wise. Is actually what that is. I just thought it was like a drawer or a box or something. So I kind of wander around a little bit more. Try and jump up a couple of times. Not going to work. But eventually I do figure it out. So yeah. I mean, this is kind of just a little bit rambly because there isn't an awful lot of action going on here. It's just kind of a puzzle. Yeah. So I think this is where I'm kind of like, right, okay, so maybe I need to... Nope, I try and grab that. And then jump around a little bit. Run around. Should eventually... There we go, I think the penny is dropped. As you say, oh, the light comes on. I think I'm just wandering about to see if I can find a switch or something, and then it's kind of like, oh, okay, there we go. And jump up, grab the lamp. What's the secret door? It wasn't actually until I watched this back that I realised that that picture is a shitting dog. And these weird duck things. So now it's just a case of going downstairs, unlocking the door, moving on to the next section. But because you're never quite sure. Okay, Brian. Because you're never quite sure what's going to pop up or when it's going to pop up. Creeping. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you did like the video, please leave a like. If you wanted to leave a comment or any feedback or any games that you might want to play, that'd be great. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.